everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wah, set in the one and only Brobna. And today we have a super special battle report for you because we are continuing our Orc campaign, The Quest for Brobna. And it's going okay. It's going okay. The Orcs had a pretty horrible loss in the first round, but they had a decisive win in the second round. Will things continue though? Because today it is time for War Boss Big Mech the Thinker to put all of his Thinker's clanky cans on the table and take on the Tau. That's me. So here we are on another ruined sector of Brobna, and today we are fighting within the hallowed city of the Squelchy Saviour. That's right, the goo factory within an abandoned chapel long since dormant. The slimy saviour has departed this, but he's left his crystals behind, and we thank him for it forevermore. Now, Amen. There are 6 objectives in play today, my friend, and you will score 1 point for every objective you control after the first battle round, except at the beginning of the battle round, we're going to roll a d6, and one of them will become active. Multi-ball, multi-prizes, and be worth 2 points instead. But wait, that's not all, because there are also secret plans taking place here on Brobna. At the beginning of the battle, we're going to whisper secretly into the microphones here which of the objectives that you'll see on screen now we are picking to try and score some extra victory points at the end of the game. It is a secret end game objective. But wait, there's even more, because at the beginning of the battle round, if you roll a 6, separate to determining which of these objectives is worth double points, then you have to tell your opponent your secret plan, spill your secrets, and then you can maneuver to try and stop them from achieving their goals. It sounds complex, but trust me, all it's going to boil down to is a ton of people getting shot, destroyed, and bleeding out here in these hallowed halls.
I'm going to roll a 6 first turn, I bet.
You always bloody do. Right, let's go meet the teams. So let's kick things off with Beanie's 1,500 points-ish Tau army. I can see that it's led by the one and only Farsight, and I'm not looking forward to seeing him in combat, because I hear he's no slouch, my friend.
Well, yes, he's had a bit of a glow-up. They've given him a 2-up save and 2 extra wounds. He's lost his ability to get all rerolls, hits and wounds on 1 round of combat, but he now can do the captain-y thing of have a free battle strat. Yeah. There you go, but you enjoy that. Indeed. Which is really delicious. Nice. But next to him, we have a Cadra Fireblade.
Ooh, well, mate.
Because I'm running the Mont card attachment today, will have the Coordinated Exploitation ability, which basically means if he is the observing unit, i.e. guiding for someone, he gives them sustained hits 1 on top.
Very cool.
And because the squad that he's with has marker drones and he has a marker drone, this will also mean that you also will get Ignore's cover.
Very cool.
So basically, point, die.
Yep.
That is his main goal. And then next to him is one of the new Kroot models, the Flesh Shaper.
Ooh, baby.
Yes, and he gives the people that he's with sustained hits 1 in combat and a feel no pain.
Nice.
And he has a meat cleaver, so that's nice.
Always good for him.
Yes, I'm very happy for him. Right, over here we have the Sunforge battle suits.
Yes.
Which should be very good, because they're all about them fusion blasters. They got a 4-up invul, and they get to reroll their wounds and damage
against vehicles.
Against vehicles
and monsters. Let me tell you, is most of my army.
I know. When you mentioned there's going to be a few vehicles, I was like, I wonder which ones I will pick.
No, it's fair enough. You've got to be geared for war here, because what we'll say is that the Tau intercepted the very rudimentary Orc signals, and we're just like, right, they're bringing a load of tanks, boys. Let's just bring the anti-tank stuff. Come on, let's go.
And next to them is the glow-up unit. Oh, no.
These,
in the middle,
sorry.
They're so stealthy you didn't even see them. So they have had a massive glow-up. If they are the observer unit, they give you 2 different types of rerolls now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they used to only give rerolls 1 to wound, but now it's also to hit.
Oh,
I think.
Okay.
I need to triple check that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they are way better now, and
nice.
You happen to have loads of them, if I remember right.
I do indeed, and you're welcome to borrow the 9 of them I think I have.
Ah, delicious. Okay, and now we're going to go into my 60 infantry.
Oh my god.
So we have 1, 2 of the strike units, and each of them has 1 shield drone and 1 marker drone with them, and they get their support drone, which has never once come up in the rules. And in the middle we have the other... Oh, and sorry, just to point out, they also have the Guardian drones, which you can tack onto the units now, which against ranged attacks means they get a -1 to be wounded.
Very cool.
Which is really, really cool.
And then you've got the Breacher squad in the middle, haven't you? Who are short range, but equally devastating as they get closer, because instead of their long range pulse rifles, they've got like combat shotguns?
Yes. Oh, apologies. It's one Guardian drone and one marker drone in each. They don't have a shield drone as well. So that would be cheating.
Sure.
Okay, and yeah, in the middle is the shotty versions who will be going in the Devilfish.
Nice.
To get close up, shoot you in the face with their strength 6 shotguns and the -1 AP.
I hate that Devilfish. Never once been able to kill it, and it just haunts my dreams.
That's right, and now for some reason it has 2 Seeker missiles for free. Yeah, eat that.
Moving on.
Okay, there we have my Pathfinders who, like everybody else, they have one marker drone and one shield drone on them. They have 2 rail rifles. You can now have 3 rail rifles,
pretty
but
cool.
I haven't painted them.
Sure.
And the Shazwi has the grenade launcher, so he's going to be able to do a little bit more peppering.
I like it.
He's also got some kind of EMP ability versus tanks, which is
Ooh,
really nice considering your army's all tanks.
Nice.
Behind that, we have the old school Kroot Carnivores, who will be running up and doing some chopping. Behind that, we have the Far Stalkers, painted by the one and only craziest of Dougs.
Well, we crazy.
I know we crazy. And then on the left of that, we have a Krutox Rider with the
hello,
Tangle Cannon.
This is a new unit that I've not seen on the table, so I'm looking forward to facing him.
Yes, he's not exactly geared for this fight, but he's going to maybe hunt some grots if there's an opportunity.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
And then to round out the list, we have Cynthia in the back with her giant gun, missiles on her shoulder, and 2 invisible missile pod drones floating around with her because they don't count as models anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? So there's almost no point taking them, is there?
Yes, as you can see, I haven't. And in front of it, Gunny and Barrett, who are today not WYSIWYG. They are taking the heavy rail rifles because they are brutal. They're 2 shots each, strength 14, like minus
a
4,
lot.
and a lot of damage.
It's like
they
D6 plus something, isn't it? It's crazy.
Very, very rude.
Indeed, and also as an extra bonus, because Beanie won the first match of this campaign, he gets a free Deep Strike token that he can give to any unit he likes. So I'll let him decide what he wants to put that on before the battle starts. But now, let's go meet my grots. Oh, here we are with the big THINKA'S mad mob. Here he is at the front, painted by the one and only Crazy Doug again. Thank you very much. He's so crazy. This guy is going to be my warlord today, and alongside his deranged grot assistant that he's got there, I've given him the Git Finder goggles, which means that any unit that he's attached to, which is going to be these 3 smasher guns here, is going to ignore cover. Ooh, yeah. I like it a lot. I've also got another new mech over here, a regular boy. Hey, what up, boy? He's going to basically use his lone operative ability, which comes into effect if he's within 3 inches of a vehicle, to basically tag alongside this clanking mamma jamma, the Morkanaut over here, who is equipped with custom mega blasters, missile launchers, big shooters, and some other sort of nasties as well. Oh yeah, a giant claw, that's what it was. He also gets +1 to hit with all of his ranged attacks when the Wah is called, so he will be hitting on 4s, potentially for the most of the battle, which would be quite nice. Over here, we have 6 of the horrible, horrible killer cans over here that got a sideways glow up. They've got this thing called Shooty Power Trip, but it doesn't benefit the loadout that I've run them with at all.
Oh, because you've got all Scorchers, haven't you?
Well, they've all Scorchers, and it's like, it doesn't benefit them in the slightest. So I won't be using it because I could do D6 damage to myself by doing it, which, last time I checked, will happen. And I will roll a 6.
I would have liked to have seen that.
I know, but it ain't happening today. I should have also said, by the way, this mech over here has got a glowy thing as his enhancement, which is so weird and random. I don't know if I love it or hate it. You pick one enemy unit within 18 inches of him in your command phase, you roll a d6, and then something happens on the table. 1 to 2, they have to take a battle shock test immediately, and it's at a -1. 3 to 4, they take d3 mortal wounds. 5 to 6, they are suppressed, and -1 from their hit rolls until your next phase. Weird, but yeah. I've got 2 grots over here, 2 units of grots. Never leave home without them. I've got, unfortunately, units that are now passing into legend. The grot tanks. This is basically their last hurrah before they go away forever, probably. But they're all kitted out because of the fact that I wanted to push things to the limit. They've all got big rocket launchers. They're all ready to go, and I'm going to be pushing buttons left, right, and centre. And to close out, I've got 2 Def Dreads. Usually I run these as Mecha Dreads, but after the points changes, I can basically run 2 for the price of 1, and I don't need to fix up that many vehicles. And to be honest, in combat, these guys are far more reliable. 6 attacks apiece, strength 10 -2, 3 damage, which is pretty nice indeed. Oh. But that is my 1,485. I am fuming, my
Mine
friend.
is 1,490.
Fuming, my friend.
You were nothing on me.
So there we go. That is my army over here. Let's see if they will clank and or wank themselves into battle.
God,
Let's
I
move
hope
on.
they don't.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that because I won the second battle, I have a stealth token. I can apply that to any of my units here and give them a -1 to be hit. And surprisingly enough, it probably will go on to the Morkanauts. It makes the most sense. Well, 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 looks like I've got 3 wells, but also welcome to Caesar's parking lot, aka the deployment zone of my orcs. I've got a few things in strategic reserves over here, killer cans and def dread, but everything else is on the table, sur la table. Now the deployment for this are these little squares here, and Beanie is deployed over there as well, and the objectives are now in play, ready to be flipped over to show which one is going to be active from the second battle round onwards. I have deployed everything in here because of the fact that I have a medium to short range on most of my weapons, so I need to push up the board as quickly as possible and shoot some face. Beanie, on the other hand, very scattered with his deployment because a lot of his stuff has the infiltrate keyword, meaning that it can deploy forward, and the scout keyword, meaning that it can get a free pre-game move and push onto the objectives, ready to block my path. It's a very tactical game on this side of the table, and not so much over here.
Tactical or stupid?
Well, those are the same sides. So now we have to whisper into the camera which of the secret objectives we are going to pick. So we're going to take a quick look at them and be right back. I'm preparing my whispering voice.
Me too!
Hey guys, so Beanie has left the room and I'm going to go for the objective number 4 for jamming beacons. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I've got to get 2 objectives and hold them until the end of the game. All right, cool. Bye, love you, bye. Right, now with the magic of technology, Beanie's able to whisper using his wireless microphone from wherever he is in his house. And you should be able to hear him, but I can't. And just to make the maths, I'm just going to like this.
I'm in the bathroom. He'll never know. However, I'm going to choose today to do defensive deployment, which means that if at the end of the game you have more units in your deployment zone than your opponent has in theirs, then you score 3 victory points. Go me. Go the Tau. Finished.
Now all that matters is to see who's going first. I'm using my green dice for the orcs and Beanie's using these sultry new dice that he picked up for the Tau. Let's go. Ooh! Beanie gets turn 1. Oh no! Here we are after Beanie's turn 1 movement and his pre-game movement using a mighty 14-inch sprint. The Pathfinder's moved all the way down here. The Kroot managed to move around through there and capture objective number 6. The stealth suits are staying put, but they are biding their time. Devilfish moved over here, still carrying its cargo onto objective number 5. This Krutox Rider, is that
The
what it's called?
Krutox Rider, yes.
He hollered, he whooped, he moved over here and then hid behind a wall. Over here, though, Gunny and Barrett and Cynthia have moved up to put pressure down this line into Caesar's parking lot. So, now all that remains is how many models I'm going to have to pick up after turn 1. Right, okay, we move swiftly into the Tau shooting phase.
Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, God! My friends, we're kicking things off in style with both the Pathfinders and the Strike Squad choosing which units they're going to guide for Gunny and Barrett and Cynthia, respectively. Now, Grot tanks are being targeted by
Cynthia and the Strike Squad, because this means that she now has sustained hits 1.
And because you've used
them.
your Nova Reactor as well, you've got sustained hits 1, lethal hits because of Montscar, and devastating wounds as well, and ignores cover. So you have pretty much every keyword that 10th edition has going for it. I like it, unless I hate it. So over there, Bunny and Garrett, Gunny and Barrett, they have been buffed up by the Pathfinders who are going into the Def Dread, and it's the same sort of deal, is it?
Yeah, so they'll only get the ignores cover because of the marker drones, and they'll get the lethal hits from Montscar.
Baller. Okay, cool. So let's do that first. Who do you want to start with?
We're going to start with Cynthia.
Cool. And what's she shooting with first?
Her big gun.
Bachoo! How many shots?
It is 6 shots, and she is going to overcharge,
Whoa,
baby.
hitting on?
Hitting on 3s, and 6s are wunderbar.
Indeed, they be. Let's have a look. Let's see what we got.
Please.
All hits, and one was a big one.
Oh, that wasn't a hit, so that goes back in.
Yep.
And that's a lethal.
Indeed it is.
So it is strength 8.
I am toughness 6, so 3s to wound. Choo! Very nice indeed.
That is a devastating wound.
Cool. So we've got 3 regular saves, and then this one here, which
So that's
is
4 damage.
So 4 damage. I think that one of them is going to be down to not that much left alive. I think it'll be either 1 or 2. I will double check in a minute. And then what are the minuses on those ones there?
-3.
So I will get 6 up saves on 3 of these.
Do they have
3 up save, yeah. So let's see. I make 1 of them, but 2 go through. So that will kill, 2 of them will end up killing 1, and the other one will be down to something else. But the big question is, deadly demise? No. Okay, a good starting for that. I will just move over the wounds and get rid of the models. Hazardous test, baby! Ooh, woo! Completely fine with a 3. But that's the end of her shooting because every other gun is out of range.
Yeah, so it wasn't quite as explosive as I would have liked.
Do you know what, though? It's a great start. You just go, boom, dead. And that was definitely a dead grot tank. Next up, though, it's Gunny and Barrett, who have 2 rail rifles between them, 2 shots apiece, hitting on 3s, I imagine, into my poor old Death Dread here.
That's right, so it's going to be hitting on 3s, 6s are wonderful.
Indeed, indeed. Ooh,
that is not a wonderful roll.
Not good. It's only 1 hit, strength of?
It is strength 14.
So I'm toughness 9.
Oh, no, strength 12, sorry.
Toughness 9, so 3s to wound me, baby. It is no wounds. Ooh.
So now I'm going to panic and shoot both of their Seeker missiles.
Are they within range?
48, I would say so.
It should be. Cool, yep, let's do it, baby. 2 Seeker missiles into the Death Dread.
3s,
baby. Ooh, 1 huge hit, and that's a lethal. And then the other was a wound, strength off.
So it's 14, so 3s again.
Whoa, nice. Devastating on that or not?
No.
Okay, so what's the AP on this one?
So these are -3.
-3, so they have a 2 up normal save, so 2 5-ups. 1 made, 1 failed, and how much damage did it apiece?
D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1 for 3, so he's going to be down to 6 wounds.
Ooh, do I want to spend the CP? No, I don't. I'm going to, for the first time in my life...
Not re-roll a 2 into a 1.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so that's all of their shots done over there, and I believe, is anything else even able or eligible to shoot? Probably not. The Fast Stalkers can't see through the wall. They will probably be capped off a little bit. Half of a squad may be able to see, but let's range and find out. So a few of these boys can actually see. 2 rail rifles going into the Death Dread, and then 4 regular shots going into the Grot Tank.
Okay, so hitting on 5s with the rail rifles.
Nope.
And now the pulse carbines are 2 shots a pop, so it will be 8 shots.
Not too bad, that, actually.
Hitting on 4s, 6s are great.
2 lethals.
But everything else, miss.
Okay, what's the AP on this?
0.
And do they have the ignores cover, these guys? No?
I don't think so.
So I will have a, 3-up save anyway. 2 3-up saves, made 1, failed 1, but that will be enough to
kill a tank.
The thing. So is it worth the CP hit? No, it's not worth it because I need...
does it blow up?
Does it blow? No. Deadly Demose. Okay, so that is another Grot Tank gone. 2 Grot Tanks taken out in the first battle round. That's not a bad start right there. But I'm not under half strength, so I won't need a battle shock token just yet. That's the end of Beanie's shooting phase, though, and the end of his turn. So now we move swiftly into Orc turn Ian. And so we kick off round 1. And so here we are after my turn 1 movement. Ooh. I have clanked my way forward. A lot of boys have moved with a lot of toys. These, the killer counts over here advanced. These guys trundled forward onto objective number 2. Death Dread is supporting them over here. Other Grot tanks and the Grots moved through the buildings and moved up to secure objective number 1. These guys stayed still so I can get the +1 to hit with my Big Mech with shock attack gun. These guys also stayed put because I don't know where Beanie's going to go when it comes to dropping in his boys, and I want to make sure that he's as far away from me as possible at present. This guy over here at the end of his movement phase, sorry about that. Whoa now. He blessed this guy, wakened the Gork machine spirit over here, and now he's hitting with a +1 for all of his attacks, which is fantastic because I want to kill that devilfish. Real bad. But we're not starting with the devilfish because over here, the smasher guns that are within range of Gunny and Barrett are going to say, hey now, whoa now, hey now, whoa now, whoa, hey now, whoa now, and shoot him. All 3 of them, and also the shock attack gun for laughs is going to go into Cynthia. Split fire. It always works, kids.
I don't think any of this is very funny.
Now I'm going to spend 2 CP for this absolute big banter. 1 of the CP is going to be spent on adding +1 to the wound roll against vehicles and monsters, and I'm pushing it, which means that it's going to do +1 damage as well. The other one is going to allow me to do re-roll hits of 1, but that already was given to me by my shock attack gun, so I'm pushing it even further, and it's going to be re-roll all hits. Why? What are you making a face for? What are you making a face for?
So, I have a strat that I've just read.
Oh, I literally asked you before I did this, do you have anything to do with gotcha? Go on, no, tell the people at home.
So what this can do is for 2 CP, once you've chosen your target,
Yes.
I can choose 1 unit and it is -1 damage to them.
-1 damage to them. For 2 CP, you pick 1 unit that I'm targeting, -1 damage to them. Yeah, if you want to spend it, that's absolutely fine with me.
I don't know if I do. I kind of just want to see how well this goes, really. And
Well,
I'm going to hold on to my CP.
I'm spending 2 CP then. Overall, it's going to be reroll all hits and +1 to my wound and +1 to my damage. Ignores cover because of the Git Finder goggles. Let's see if we got the spice. It's the 3 smasher guns, D3 +1 each. Let's see how many shots we get. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots coming in. 6.
Boo.
6, 7,
Boo. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so hitting on the 4s, re-rolling everything. Oh shit, ignore this, ignore that. I meant to do the whole press the button to see what effect I get. Not that it would actually change the dice rolls anyway, it's just what you do.
Yeah.
So I'm changing it here, and this is, extra 2 AP for every critical wound I give you. But still, let's see
And
what...
does that mean they're hazardous now, all you
Oh, they were both hazardous anyway. The 2 strats, because I pushed them, gave them double hazardous, which means at the end of this, I've got to roll 3 dice, and on 1s and 2s, I take 3 more wounds. It is a risky gambit, to be sure. Re-roll all the fails. And let's see if I can get any more hits out of this. I can indeed. Okay, that's not bad. 6 hits so far. Now, this is going to be wounding on 2s, because there's a strength 9 and a +1 to my wounds.
Yes.
And they all wound my friend with 2 extra, being AP 5.
Wellity, wellity, wellity.
So I don't think you get a save with AP 5, surprisingly.
I don't either.
So that's going to be 8 wounds on one of them straight
Good.
away, and then 4 saves at -3.
So 5 ups.
So 4 5-ups on Gunny and or Barrett.
Give me 5s, give me 5s, give me 5s.
No. Okay, so that is...
So 1 dead.
Yes.
And 1 is down to 2 wounds.
Indeed, he is.
They are not feeling very well.
Well done, Mr. Krabs. Okay, so that was all of the shooting done there, but it's time for the hazardous tests. Let's see if I've got any 1s or 2s in me, because it's what we do now. I do!
Oh, that's 9.
That is a dead grot vehicle right there. We have that. So that is one of them dead, and one of them is down onto 2 wounds remaining. That is not good. Now it is time for the shock attack gun to go into Cynthia, and they won't get any of the re-rolls or anything here, but they will get D6 +1 shots into her. D6 +1 shots for 5.
Respectable.
Now I stayed still, so I will be hitting on the 4s. Will not get to re-roll anything though. I hit you 4 times, and you will be taking a battle shock test after this, because that is a deranged snotling assault that I've just done there.
Oh, okay.
These will be wounding on 4s, because it's strength 9 on 9s. That is 2 huge wounds coming in at -4.
Okay, so 4 up involves.
4 up involves for Cynthia. Ooh, 1 made, D6.
Ooh, I am going to CP that.
CPing it for a 4.
Nope.
It's a 3. So D6 damage. Ooh, for the 1. Classic. Classic. You love to see it. But now, please, take a leadership test, my dude.
Okay, so down to 13 wounds now. And her leadership 7.
Okay, -1, so
We're
you have
good.
passed. Yes, absolutely fine. But that was the first of my shooting from these boys here. A mixed bag. Next up, it's going to be the Grot tanks. He's got 2 weapons. He's got 1 rocket launcher's blast going into these boys over here, the Pathfinders. Let's see what toy I get on the button. It's a 4, so you will get lethal hits. Ooh. So it is 3d3 +3 going into the Pathfinders. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots, 9, 10, 11 shots. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Go on, hands. You can do it.
Hit on the 4s. Get out of my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Everything else went wide.
Oh,
no.
From here it looked good. But
No
then I have
lethals.
Bad eyes.
Now these are strength 9. You are
Toughness
much less
12.
So 2s to wound. Oh man.
You saw through my gambit.
2 wounds coming in at -2, my friend.
Okay, so they have 4-up saves. They would count as being in cover.
Yes, so it's -1 then.
So 5-ups.
It is one dead boy over there from the Grot tanks.
What was it?
It's a lot of bang. It's a lot of bang and
There was a
little
lot of bangs going off there.
rocket launcher from the Death Dread into the same target. So it is D3 plus 1 now because you've got a 10, right? So that is
Well,
one.
it'd be D3 plus 2.
Oh, so 3 shots coming in.
Oh, no, because they're down to 9 and it's a new target. Die.
So 2.
A die.
Hitting on 5s though instead. 1 hit. Strength 9, 2s to wound. It's a big wound. -2 down to -1 again. And another dead Pathfinder. Woo! Rattle them off, boys. But now it's time. It's time, baby, to cook me some devilfish. Okay, everything, every gun that he can fire is going into this devilfish. I hate it so much. No choosing of my abilities. I'm just going to see what random thing I get when I push that button. 5, it is. The extra AP on critical wounds. So unnecessary. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Custom Mega Blaster. 3 shots, hitting on 4s because he was buffed. 1 big hit. Oh yeah. This is Strength 9, Toughness
9 or 10?
I shall roll and we'll
It's
find
9.
out.
It's 9.
It is a 3. It is not a wound.
Yes, it is, because 9 on 9
It's 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it goes to the Custom Mega Zapper, which is D6 plus 3 shots.
What, so you rolled a 3?
Yes.
So 3 up against... Oh,
yeah. No,
sorry.
that's fine. That's fine.
Sorry, guys. I've had a really busy day.
D6 plus 3. For 4 shots. Come on, dude. Wake up, mate. Hits on 4s. He has woken up.
2 big hits.
Now this is Strength 10.
So 3's to wound.
This is 3s to wound, and it is at -2 extra, so this will be a -4.
Okay. Cover. -2.
Yeah.
So 5 up.
It is a fail. It is D6 damage for this one right here for 4.
Respectable.
Then it is the 2 rocket launchers that he's got. D3, 2D3 shots. Ooh, he's got the big one, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots coming in, hitting on 4s. He hits you 3 times. What toughness did we say it was again? 9.
9.
4s to wound. Ooh, he wounds you 3 times. This is -2 down to -1. So it will be
4s.
4s. Ooh, that is going to be 6 damage onto him. And then finally, to close this thing out proper, I believe he has 2 twin big shooters. Am I within rapid fire range? I am indeed. You're looking at 5, 10 shots in total.
You could do it, man. He's only got 3 wounds
5,
left.
6, 7, 8, 9. Don't tell me what I can do, because I will do what I can't. And then it's going to be...
I know.
1, 2, 3. A smattering of hits coming in
all
there.
you need.
So now this is strength 5. So 5's
5's
to
to
wound, but 6s are great. It's 2 wounds coming in. No minus, though, because I didn't get the bonus from my skill.
3 ups.
Ooh!
The greater good.
Okay, so the devilfish has once again eluded me for now. Annoyingly, I wanted to take him off of that objective, but I could not do that. I do have to roll a hazardous test for each weapon that I've got. That is... So I've got the Custom Mega Blaster and the Mega Zapper. They're both hazardous. I do not take any hazardous from that. So that is the end of all of my shooting over here. So I believe that that is the end of my turn. I can't advance and charge. I did not call a war, but you know what? Turn 2 is just around the corner, and I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Okay, here we go. We've rolled to see which of the objectives kicks into life, and it was number 2. So this is worth 2 victory points if you hold this at the end of your turn. So now we move into Beanie's turn 2. And at the beginning of the round, I actually did roll a 6. So Beanie, tell me your secrets.
Defensive deployment. I needed to have more people in my objective, my home field than he has in his home field. That was the plan.
Okay, so now I've got to work towards that as we go into battle round 2. Our turn 2 movement is over for the Tau, and Commander Farsight has joined the battle, dropping in supported by his bodyguard unit and also assisted by the stealth squad, who is going to help guide him towards victory. Over here, we've got the fast orcas that moved very quickly through the terrain and are vying for control of objective number 2. The devilfish has stayed put but passed its battle shock. It's supported by the Krutox rider. The Krut over here is staying at the back. Cynthia and Gunny also managed to pass their respective battle shock tests and are also staying put because there's damage to be done from far away, and I like it. So let's move into your shooting phase. And where would you like to kick things off, my friend?
So, the stealth team are going to guide for Farsight and his Sunforge buddies.
Yes, sir.
Against the Morganaut.
So everything going into here. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did call a what? Tim Allen style over before the battle round began, just so I could get all of my invulnerables off. Not that it really matters because he has 5 anyway. Now, is this all of the shooting going into him?
I think so, yeah.
And there's 6 plasma rounds. He's got a plasma thing, hasn't he?
So it's 2 plasma, 6 melter.
Oof, that is rough.
But they are wounding on 5s is the big difference.
I've got a 1 CP strat that minuses 1 from the damage coming into him from shooting attacks. And I'm thinking that it may be worth it here, just in case he survives. He's got 20 wounds.
Yeah, I'm going to really struggle to get through 20 wounds, I feel.
I'm going to spend it here.
Okay.
So I minus 1 to the damage for my Morkanaut here. So please, get some dice and let's roll up, baby.
And I've just got to do the other guides.
Oh, of course, you've got to do guided now, haven't you?
So, this squad are going to guide again for Cynthia.
So again, that's the lethal and sustained,
sustained.
but no hazardous because you've used your Nova Shield, correct?
Well, I can go for hazardous. The Nova Shield is the devastating wounds thing.
Gotcha, okay. Is that a once per game or is that you can use that
Once
all
per
the time?
game.
Okay, so that's
Sadly.
already done.
Okay, and they are going to go again into the grot tanks.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
The Pathfinders are going to spot for, I think, just Barrett now,
Yeah,
because Gunny is not long for this world, into the thingamabob.
The Death Dread once more.
That's the word that I was looking for. That
Nice.
isn't thingamabob. And
I think that's it for all the guided ones because the crew can't guide.
and just to be annoying.
Oh, please, please do.
So using the devilfish's pointy out nose,
I like it.
they are also going to guide for him because they can go twice.
Yeah, and so he's going to go into... What's the range of his weapons?
So most of them are crap.
Yes.
But the 2 Seeker missiles that he has are not.
Could go into the grot tanks behind it.
I was thinking going into the grot tanks behind it. With
I like it.
The weird tail end of its face.
Basically, these 3 squads here are about to get lit up. So, where do you want to start?
And there.
Oh, and the Morkanaut, obviously. Right, okay, so do you want to start with him?
We'll start over here.
So, these are how many shots, my friend?
So we're looking at 6 shots of the fusion.
Oh, blimey, okay, and they're hitting on 3s because they've been guided. Do they get any other re-rolls?
So from the forward operatives of the stealth, they now re-roll 1s to hit and wound.
That's very, very good. Okay.
Yeah, it does really help there. And they've also got... each time a ranged attack made by this model is allocated to a monster or vehicle unit, you can re-roll the wound roll and re-roll the damage roll.
Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so we're looking at 3s re-rolling 1s to start with.
Yes, and 6s are great.
6s are great.
None of them are 6s, but there's still a lot of hits.
And now this is going to be strength, so it's 5s to wound, but you're re-rolling all wounds because they were guided by the stealth unit.
Well, no, because of their own abilities.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So re-roll all of them. Come on. Okay, we get 1. Okay, 1 AP on this one.
-4.
Okay, so it's going to be the 5-up invulnerable save. It's not made, it's D6 -1.
Okay.
For 3 damage.
3 whole damage.
I'll keep a track of that over here on top of his little head. Okay, right, so next up is... Is it Farsight's go now? Okay, so Farsight coming in hot with his...
2 shots, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Nice, both hit. Strength of?
8.
So 5s to wound again, but re-rolling anything for him?
I'd be re-rolling the 1s.
Re-rolling the 1s because of the stealth suit. No wounds
So
there.
that went terribly.
Okay, and then you've got the stealth suits themselves that can shoot.
Yeah.
Which have got a lot of blast.
So, Fusion Blaster.
Oh, yeah. Hitting on.
4s.
Nice.
And wounding on 5s.
No re-roll for them because they aren't the guided thing.
And now their other gun.
The fusion blasters.
Burst cannon.
Oh, sorry, man. The Starfruit Opal cannon, whatever it was. Remember that?
Yeah.
Back in the day, back when the Onager Gauntlet ruled the waves. As a lethal.
It is. And this will be Because it's tough as 10, right?
This is a toughness 12 model.
Okay, so 6 is to wound.
Nada.
Okay, so 1, no AP.
So 1 3-up save, which I'll probably fail. I do. I've taken 4 wounds so far.
I can't believe how little damage I did to it.
Oh dear. Okay, but is that all of the shooting done from this squad?
Yes.
Okay, moving swiftly on. Prutox Ryder is coming up next, and who is he shooting down at? The cheeky
He
little
isn't
devil.
even sure at this moment because he's just been laughing at supposedly the hero of the Damocles cluster. Like, you absolute spoon.
Well, this is the thing. If he fails his charge now, that's not going to be good for him.
Oh, no, he's dead then.
Okay.
I have a feeling he's dead anyway, and I feel I may have whoopsied the game.
Okay, right. So the Prutox Rider, who's he shooting at?
Well, he's clearly going into the same target 'cause he can't see anything else.
Love it. Okay, so into the Morkanaut once more, who doesn't benefit from this now.
Okay, so it's D6 plus 1 shot.
That's pretty good. For the 7
7.
shots, I like it. I like it.
3.
Now hitting on though.
Hitting on 4s.
Nice. That's a lethal.
Doesn't count for
Oh,
auxiliary units,
Okay,
so
so 2 hits, strength off.
6. So 6
6
is
is.
wound.
Hey, AP.
0.
Ah, brother. I bet I'll fail it still. No, I passed it. I'm sorry, bro.
So disappointed.
sorry, dude.
That should have been how that went.
Okay, so that's him shot. What about the Devil Thief?
So he's going to put his 2 Seeker missiles into the Grot tanks.
And then, do you want to fire all of the other stuff backwards into the Morkanaut?
Yep, hitting worse.
Do it, brother.
Okay, so this will be 2 hitting on 3
Yes,
for these
because they were
missiles.
guided, yep. 2 big hits.
And I believe these are strength 14.
Okay, so I will definitely be
2s.
wounding on 2s, yeah. Oh, dear me. Oh, 2 huge wounds, AP minus.
-3.
So this will be 2 5-ups for their... made 1, failed 1. How much damage?
D6 plus 1.
Oh, very nice. It's 5. That is enough to kill 1
6.
Grot tanks.
Yeah.
Up, right. Does it explode? No. Okay, no explosions, but a Grot tank wiped off the face of the earth. A pretty good deal for those Seeker missiles, I think.
Well done, Devilfish.
And then every other pulse cannon and starboard ship that he's got there is going to go. I said
That's
ship
right.
with a P, by the way, not a T. YouTube, just in case you're wondering. Into that. Morkanaut. I did.
Okay, so accelerator burst cannon.
Here we go. Here we go. Hitting on 5.
5. 6s are wonderful though. None of that was wonderful.
Okay.
I see
You've
activated my trap
card.
card. Let me just get out the important tape measure because I need to see, is this 20
Oh,
inches?
get out of here, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going to shoot me with a thing, and I don't know what that thing is yet.
So it's going to be 4 twin pulse carbines.
Get out of town, man. How's he got so much ammo on him? I hate him. This is why I hate the Devilfish.
You love the Devilfish and you want to give him kisses.
Okay, right.
And he misses with all.
Okay, that's him done.
Yes.
Right, moving swiftly on to Cynthia and Gunny, who are going to light up the Death Dread and the Grot tanks respectively. So who do you want to go with first?
We're going to start with Gunny.
So 2 shots with a heavy rail rifle. He stood still and is guided, which means that he goes from a ballistic skill 4 to a ballistic skill 3, and then +1 for heavy. That means he's hitting on 2s. I just did math and then completely ballsed it up.
And such a little math as
Hey,
well.
whoa, listen, man. 3 is the 3 for wounded. I cut that out for you.
Quiet, you.
People at home will have no idea what I'm on about. Okay, right. He hits twice.
Twice, yes. Okay, I'm not saying anything.
Strength.
It would be strength 12.
Yep, so that's going to be 2s.
3s against the...
Against the Deathy Dread. Yeah, so
Yep.
3s. Pachoo. Oh, but what's that do with devastating wounds?
That is devastating wounds.
So roll me, my friend.
I want to CP that.
Do you need to? How much damage is it going to do? D6 plus 1?
Yeah.
So you need a 5 to destroy my Death Dread. But yeah, it's a CP, bro. You want to do it? You do it. You do it. That's a CP that you could spend on a reroll for a charge later that you may need.
Nah.
Okay, right. So you're rerolling it.
Yay!
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that goes through automatically because of devastating wounds.
So I've got 1 save to make of. Just roll your devastating wounds first, and I'll just see if I even need to bother making a save.
No, please make the
Oh
save.
right, you're going to really drag this out. I have failed.
Yeah, because it's -4.
Yeah, failed the save there. So 2d6 plus 2 coming in, unless you roll snake eyes right here.
I better not.
No,
it's dead.
okay,
Does it
so
explode?
does Death Dread go down? Oh,
Does.
Deadly Demise, my friend. And the Deadly Demise of this guy is Deadly Demise 1. So it's going to do 1 damage over here to my Grossier tanks. And one of my boys here is going to go. And one of these guys is going to go. as well. A pretty nasty way, but you will also take a mortal wound.
No,
so one
my
of your
dogs.
Farstalkers is out of there.
6 up, feel no pain.
What? No, oh yes, of course, because of your boy leading them. But my Death Dread is out of there.
You killed my dog.
Never seen.
I'm going to John Wick you.
And then finally, it is Big Synth over here. Synthwave is coming in at my grot tanks over here. So please roll your bones, my friend.
So we're going hazardous again.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Damn
So
it.
it's
Ah,
6
my
shots
legs.
with the big gun that you've got there.
Yep, going straight into them, and I'll just quickly check if they're within 30 this time.
They may well be, because they did move up. They are, so close. So very close. They are in, yes.
Good, so it means that the other guns that I have also will be able to do
Sure
something
thing.
here. So we are looking at 6 shots of the Ion Accelerator, which is overcharged, because why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? Do it. Hitting on.
Is there any benefit? Hang on, let me think about this. Is there any benefit to this? Yes, it's the -2 to the -3.
Yeah, you want that. No, it won't be, because I'll be on 5 up anyways, because I'm invulnerables.
Yeah, because 3 damage is just as good as 4 damage against these guys.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes, they have 5 wounds apiece, so it's going to take 2 regardless, isn't it?
Yeah, which is what I was thinking.
Yep, so don't overcharge. Save yourself that worry, brother.
Yeah, I will.
No worries, dude.
Thanks.
I got you. Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, remember, 6 is a lethal and sustained.
Yep.
I'm glad I said it, because there we go.
Put
That goes
one
back in.
And then strength of
7, so it'll be 3s to wound.
3s to wounds, yep. Ooh, nicely done. Okay, so there is, how many saves I've got to make?
5 at -2.
5 at -2. This could be the squad gone. Ooh, they try and hold on, but that's going to be 1. How much damage is it again?
3.
So that's going to do 2 to kill the one that was on 4 wounds, and one of them is alive on
2.
2 wounds left.
Okay.
But...
And now the other guns.
Oh, actually, I know that I've taken the wounds off.
Yeah,
this guy, but
you want to keep Kingle.
Yeah.
Sorry,
M. Grotson over here alive.
M. Grotson was clearly the one that you wanted to keep alive because he is cute.
But the question is, does he deadly demise? No, he deadly don't. Okay, right, so... Diddly Dudley don't. Okay, so then it's the Seeker missiles. Missile pods,
no.
sorry.
So it's going to be the drones that you can't see with your eyes.
Invisible drones.
So 4 shots, hitting on 5s, down to 4 because of guided. And again, we're looking at lethal and sustained.
Yes.
That's the other one.
Yes. Lethal and sustained, but everything else misses.
But 1 goes back in.
Okay, so...
And again, strength 7, so 1 of 3.
Nice,
Brilliant.
so 2 coming in at minus.
Only -1.
2 4-up saves. 1 made, 1 failed.
2 damage. It is dead.
Oh, he is out of there, my friend. Oh, I saw the 6 as well for the deadly demise, but he has gone. The Grot Tanks, Squad 1, is out of there.
And the problem is, now I can't charge them to take that objective.
Yes, indeed. So no one will score points, except I will when it's my turn, and I move up and crush those horrible Kroot. Right, so that is the end of the shooting over there. These guys here are going to struggle to see anything now because everything else is pretty much out of range.
Well,
maybe the rail rifles can shoot down. Maybe.
We'll do some live measuring.
Okay. Ooh, they are within range for the rail rifles over there.
Okay, so the 2 rail rifles are in, and it's 26 because of the pulse accelerator that I've added for their carbines.
Will they be able to say anything there? No, they can't even hit the grots hiding there. They can shoot down at the killer cans if they want to. That's going to be 1 shot.
2 shots.
Oh yes, 2 because it's rapid fire.
And because you mocked that.
Do it. I want to see it.
Ready?
Is this them? Is this the shots?
This is them.
Okay, them. Okay. Them are in.
Them.
Okay, 4s. 1 hit.
That's right. And they're tough as 6, right?
Yeah.
Or are they tough as 5?
What's the strength of them?
5.
Oh, it does matter.
It does matter.
I can actually look right here because I have the card. It is toughness 6.
Okay, so 5's wound.
Ooh, AP?
0.
3 up save made.
Boom.
And then 2 rail rifles going into the grot tanks at the back.
And because they didn't move, these will be hitting on 4s.
Hit on 4s, baby. Nice. 2 lethal hits going in. So that means I've got 2 6-up saves, or 2 5-up saves, sorry.
Yeah, because they're like -4.
Ooh, neither made.
6 damage in total. That is a dead grot.
One dead grot tank there, and the other one has taken 2 wounds, so that means...
Oh, no, they wouldn't spill over, would they?
No, it wouldn't, because how much damage is it, sorry?
3-3.
Oh, sorry, right, okay,
Yeah,
so one of them destroys, but does he deadly demise? He deadly don't. Okay, but that is another Grot tank taken out of commission. Very nicely done, Bean.
Well done, rail rifles.
So that is now the shooting done for all of your army.
Is it though?
You got the fast stalkers, I guess. Okay, get some dice and we'll be back, because I know that there's a lot of annoying weapons. We'll be back with the wound trolls. So the fast stalkers have fired. They did a few shots down into my warlord over here using their precision, and a Skinner fired down into the killer cans. And he did one wound over here, but unfortunately no wounds were dealt over here. So they're out of range in order to claim this, but they could do a long bomb charge into the killer cans. I don't know if it would be good for their health, but hey, who am I to tell a crew what to do? Because we're moving now swiftly into the charge phase, and I think that there's a 9-inch charge over here into the Morkanaut, and a potential charge over here into those boys just to tie them up and claim that objective.
How many attacks would those killer cans?
Now, I am in Dewa, so I'll be looking at 4 attacks a boy. I will be hitting on 4s, though, because they're not as good in combat as most other things. Strength 9, -2, 3 damage. They aren't much slouches, you know, in that. But the odds are in your favour. Can I kill 10, is the question.
Well, it's actually, with the dogs...
The thing is that if you don't kill them here, they do have the Scorchers that can be fired into combat.
I'm going to charge them.
Okay, so, right, the big charge over here is 9-inch charge into the boy.
Easy.
The biggest boy. Oh, it's
like
a
that.
CP reroll. You got 1
Yeah,
CP left. Here it is. No, he's a sitting duck. That is unfortunate. Far Strike has got far to go, it seems. That is the end of. He's looking here.
About round,
Do you want to use the CP for free?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Puritide's teachings.
So it didn't cost him a CP to re-roll it, but it did unfortunately not result in anything. It's the big charge from the fast stalkers.
Don't even know how far it is.
Coming in now. 6?
Probably more than that.
There's a bigger than a 6-inch gap. You can use the CP here. You're a madman. What are you doing?
Just gonna check the range.
Oh my God, you're crazy. He's crazy, boys. He's crazy.
He's a madman.
Okay, you're going to need a 9-inch charge there to get in. Do it, man. CP it. I mean, you've lived a life on the edge so far.
I am.
He's made it with an 8. It's an 8.
Boo! Boo! I'm so excited.
That's my fault. I'm so sorry. I feel so mean. Unfortunately, they have not made the charges in, which means that it now moves into Orc turn 2. And there's a punishing coming your way, brother.
I'm in trouble.
So here we are after my movement phase. Everything has gone crazy. But weirdly enough, I haven't advanced anything because I haven't needed to, and the stuff that I brought in can't advance anyway. So it's been a very weird war with a big question mark at the end. But still, the Morkanaut moved over here, got healed up by the mech, and has been buffed for attacking because he's going in against Fast Strike and is going to be supported by this Death Dread that lumbered in at the end of my reinforcements phase.
Far sight.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, brother. These guys over here, the Killer Cans, move forward. They're going to toast the buns of these crew to then finish off what's left. The Grot stayed at the back here, netting me a extra objective, CP, which is fantastic. Grot tanks are just trying not to die, so they're just moving around up here. And these guys are staying put because they want to fire down, hopefully finish off either Cynthia or Gunny. And as we move now into the shooting phase, and the other Killer Cans arrived over there to scorch these guys alive. So, we're going to kick things off with the Scorchers over here. 3d6 into the Pathfinders over Schmer.
Boo.
3d6, 4, 6, 11, 9, 12, 13. 13 auto hits.
They're already dead.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Come on, hands.
Take
11,
that,
12,
baby hands.
13. Strength 5 onto toughness 12.
It's
So
3.
Three's to wound.
You saw through my line.
That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missed there. 1, 2,
No,
3,
no.
4, 5,
Oh, it's
6,
5,
7, 8. 8. Coming in -1 against your Pathfinder, so putting them to a 5-up save.
Easy, all 5s. It wasn't, it was 2 5s.
Okay, so 6 get wiped off the face of the earth.
I don't like how that went. Only the tiger is a personal friend.
And with that battle cry, it is time for me to commence my shooting. Over here, it makes more sense for me to shoot into the target that's right in front of me. But if you haven't noticed, there's a sneaky little group of people hiding on the other side of that pipe. over here.
I can't believe
They're
you
hiding-
remembered.
They're hiding in the pipe as well, which means that technically I can shoot them. But they are going to get cover for this. But
No,
I do
they're
ignore
not.
cover, so it completely negates that. 3d6 coming in to the Pipe Brothers over here. And that is 9, 10, 11. 11 auto hits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Strength 5, so it's 3s to wound once more against them. Let's get those misses out again. That's about the same as it was before. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming in at -1, so 7. And what's the regular? What do these guys have?
4s, so that would be
So
5s.
So 5 ups. Ooh, that was much better.
It was. So 4 of them are dead.
But still pretty good. No battle shock to take for them. Those are my 2 auto-hitting ones done over here. We are now going to... I need to get rid of Cynthia and /or Gunny and Barrett, but I do have my boys over there ready to charge in for the greater good. So I am going to fire my smasher guns and the shock cannon. The smasher guns are going to go into Gunny. The shock rifle is going to go into Cynthia. So it is, see what I get on the button pushing. 5, it's the extra AP again. So it's 2d3 plus 1. I'm not going to pay for any other strats. I'm just going to save onto them for now. So it's 2d3 plus 2. Ooh, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And have you chosen what your power is?
It's the extra AP on critical wounds. Yes, so not the best one on that one. So 4s re-rolling 1s because of the mech. I re-roll that one. Cool, so that is 3 hits. Now it's a strength 9 on toughness 6. So 3s to wound. 2 extra AP on both of them, so I think he's dead no matter what, because that's at -5.
Yeah, he's very dead.
So that's 3 damage a pop coming in against him. Does he deadly demise, if they even have that?
I don't think they do, because the Tau don't
just
build
make their
things
thing
terribly.
better.
Yeah, no deadly demise.
And no hazardous test to take for me because I didn't choose to roll it. I didn't choose it. I rolled for it and didn't pay any strats. So now it is the shock assault gun going into Cynthia. D6 plus 1 for 7. 3, 6, 7. Hitting
bones.
hitting on 4s, re-rolling the 1s. I will hit you 2 times. Oh, I've got to roll on my my table again because every time you take a shot, it's the extra AP again.
Woo!
Fantastic. Oh, goody, goody. This is strength 9 or toughness 9, so 4s. 1 coming in at -2, I believe. So 4 up invulnerable. No, not made. D6 damage. For 2. It's been hitting consistently, wounding consistently, and then doing really bad there. Now, please take me a battle shock test because the deranged snotling assault. Whoa!
Yeah!
Whoa! You fear nothing, my friend. Okay, so that's all the shooting done over there. I do have to take a hazardous test for his gun though, because well, firing grotlins through there is. He's passed. He's absolutely fine.
Ooh.
So now it is time to think about the grot tanks. Can't see anything. They're out of range. They are definitely out of range. It comes down to the shots from the rocket launcher over here that are going to go into far sight to weaken up this squad. D3 shots, but let's see what I get on the table first. I get lethal hits. Ooh.
I don't like that.
D3 shots for 2, but hitting on 5s because he's orky. No, 1 hit. Strength 9 on toughness.
5.
3. Oh, it's a 2. Unfortunately, nothing done from him there. No hazardous test to take. And finally, the big boy, who's going to fire his rockets at the bloody devilfish over there.
Why have you got such a problem with the devilfish?
I hate him. And everything else is going to go into far stride? I don't know why I keep forgetting it, mate. And everything else is...
There was Long Strike back in the day,
I know, he's
and
been written out.
Strider was
I know.
Aragorn.
Okay, well, they're going into him. Everything else is going into him. But first, let's see what I get on the table as I push that button, baby. 3, it's lethals.
Oh, I'm really not pleased about that.
Oh, right, okay, I'll be back with some dice.
Uh-oh.
So, we're going to do the rocket launchers first into the devilfish. Lethal hits. So this is 2d3 shots. 3, 4, 5 shots. 5 shots coming in, hitting on 4s because he was blessed by the mech, even though he would get +1 to his hits anyway at range because the wire's been called. No lethals. I have not made use of this lethal at all.
You have made a lot of use of the additional -2.
True. This is strength 9 on 9, so 4s to wound. One big wound coming in, -2, no cover for you, I would say, at this angle.
What about that?
Do not try and
Okay,
that me.
5.
It's 3 damage. Is he dead?
He is.
Oh my god, does he explode? No, but the devilfish is out of there. Oh, thank God. Right, now it is the custom Mega Blaster and the Mega Zapper and the twin big shooters going into these boys. So it's 3 shots to start with the custom Mega Blaster. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, the lethal has finally come in.
Boo.
Okay, so 1 also regular hit, strength 9 on 6s, so 3s to wound. It's a big wound, 2 wounds coming in so far, my friend, at -2. Onto these guys here.
From
The Mega Zapper.
So I'll get cover because it's going through a wall.
Ah, this bloody thing. So -1, -1.
So 4s.
1 failed so far. The other one has also failed, but has been knocked into a pass. So it's D6 damage for the first one coming in. For a mighty 3.
Okay, so because they can have a shield drone with them, they count as having 5 wounds. So
5 wounds apiece on these guys here.
So it goes down to 2.
Indeed, he does. And then it's the custom Mega Zapper, which is D6 plus 3 shots. So D6 plus 3. Ooh, 5, 8 shots coming in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots coming in, hitting on 4s. Again, no lethals here. Only a smattering as well. But this is strength 10. Does that affect our rolls at all? Because you're only no, it doesn't at all. So 3s.
It would be 2s, wouldn't it then?
Oh, would it be 2s? Is it?
Because they're strength.
I thought the toughness 6.
No, the toughness 5. It's the big battle suits that are.
So 3 wounds coming in at -2 down to -1 for your bloody wall that's there apparently, this tiny little wall. So 3 -1s.
Oh, 3.
3. And 2 failed. This is going to be 2d6 damage.
Okay, one at a time.
First one does kill exactly, pinpoint accuracy, and the second one... Oh, man, I've been running low on these d6s at the moment, haven't I?
I'm so pleased.
How many wounds do they have apiece?
5.
I'm not going to get greedy, I'm just going to take it. So then it's going to be the twin big shooters, that's going to be 10 shots coming in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see it, baby. Ooh, lethals aplenty! Finally, you've shown up, my dudes. So 4 lethals, 3 regular hits, twin linked, strength 5 on 5, so 4s re-rolling.
Wow.
Ooh, okay, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but no AP. 7.
3 ups.
3 ups. Oh, he's whittled through 2 times.
So that goes down to 1.
Down to 1, but that is the end of the Morkanaut shooting, and I have 2 hazardous tests to make. I pass them both.
Boo!
Right, okay, so that's all my shooting done. Although, the mech may be in range with his custom Mega Slugger. Am I within 12 inches? I am indeed. He may as well fire it. D3 shots coming in to Farsight. 2 shots coming in, hitting on 5s, because I'm an Orky boy. I miss them both. What a legend. And I get the privilege of doing some hazardous. He's passed it. Woo! Okay, right, so that's all my shooting done. It's time for the charges. Let's measure up what needs to be measured up, and I'm going to roll some bones. So first up, Death Dread, 10-inch charge. He don't need no work to go...
Ooh, close.
Nope. Okay, so next up, it's the Morkanaut going into both of these targets in. Because he's clanking forward, he can step over...
he's huge.
Things. He's just going to stand right on top of them and hopefully crush him to bits.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he did.
okay, so he will be in there like swimwear. The mech doesn't want to be shot on his own, so he may also declare a charge into them, although I do want some points, and I don't really care about him now. He's done his job. Yep, he's going to take his lumps, so he's going to stay put. The Killer Cans into the Far Stalkers. They're in there with a 10. And then finally, it's the Killer Cans going into Cynthia over at the back.
Should have overwatched.
With who, sorry?
Farsight.
I will gladly let you do that in a minute, my friend. It is a friendly game after all. 9-inch charge into Cynthia from the Killer Cans at the back. They are with a 7. I kind of want to spend a CP here to make it worthwhile, so I am going to spend it for a reroll. Let's see if they can get in. 7 again. Unfortunately, the Killer Cans are staying put, and that has burned a CP. But still, I've made 2 crucial charges over here. Although, Overwatch coming in.
Do I want to do it?
Oh, whoa. So even though Cynthia, the big hitter over there, was not tied up, I'm annoyed about that because that one there is probably going to bite me in the arse.
Oh,
more than
that was the one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got confused. I thought you meant them. I was like, I'm pretty sure there's seven.
No, I was trying to get around the corner to charge into her because if I could tie her up, then that would be a big thing. But unfortunately, now they are just sitting there going, hi. Okay, so we're going to kick things off with the Morkanauts, who they've got how many wounds apiece? 5 apiece.
Yes, there's 6 wounds there.
And how many wounds has Farsight got?
8.
Now, I could just only do 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, -3, 6 damage a pop. Do they have any invulnerables?
All of them have 4-up invulns.
All of them have 4-up invulns, and they start with a 3-up base save, do they?
Yes.
So I could,
apart from Farsight, who has a 2-up base save.
in that case, then, I'm going to do the 12 attacks, so it goes to 13 attacks in the War, the sweep attack, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, there'll be strength 9, so yeah, wounding on 3s. -1, bringing them up to their 4-up invulnerable, 2 damage a pop. Let's see if I can just whittle through them. So, I'm going to be back with the saves. So, my friends, this is the wound rolls that I've got in here. I used Clanking Claws as well, so that means that there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 saves of 4 up, and these are going to be doing 4 damage, 3 damage, apologies, a pop going in. 4-up saves for the invulnerables. Let's see them.
So, I'm going to have to... Oh, no, it wouldn't make a difference.
They're all on 4s, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yep. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 failed. So 5 times 3, 15 damage.
So he's down to 2.
Down to 2 wounds, and his bodyguard have been obliterated. The power of Mork and Orgork. So it is time for Farsight to attack back. He has got how many attacks?
4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
4 attacks, hitting on the 2s, my friend. And he
There's the double one.
Bloody hell. Okay, and then strength.
And 10, so 5 to wound.
5 to wound.
No.
0 wounds, and a battle shock token is required for him too. Now we move over to the clanking killer cans over here. Oh, the stealth suits. I'll let them. Yeah, I forgot about them. That's on me. They were so stealthy, I forgot they existed.
That's right. So prepare yourself for 6 attacks.
I am prepared.
Hitting on 5s.
Damn. Do they get lethal hits?
No, it's only ranged.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and now 6s again. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, AP.
None.
3s. I saved it. Okay, so that's the end of that combat over here, but it's time to see how the killer cans do against these guys over here. It is normally, how many attacks is it? 3 attacks up to 4, so 4 attacks a boy. But these are going to be hitting on 4s because of the fact that they are not as good as orcs in combat. But first, let's see what ability they get. It's lethal hits, my friend. So let's see if these lethal hits can go through. Hitting on 4s, 6s are great. 2 lethal hits. And not that many extra hits, but that is very grot-tacular indeed. 2s to wound, I imagine, because
yeah,
this
definitely.
So that is 5 in total at -2.
So no save, but they do have a 6-up, feel no pain.
3 damage a pop.
Yes, so watch me get 3 6s.
Okay, so the first one is dead.
1 guy dead.
Yep. Dead. Oh,
No,
dead.
not even close.
Dead.
I haven't rolled a 6 yet.
And dead. Okay, so 5 of them were ripped apart by the cans, but now they will get to fight back. Skinner? Unfortunately, the Kill Broker and the Flesh Shaper could not do any damage back against the killer cans, and that is the end of my combat phase and the end of my turn. I'm definitely holding this objective over here, so that's worth 2. 3 points over here for that one, and 4 points for my mech, who has basically just been left right out in the open. So that puts me onto 4 points to Beanie's 3 as we move into turn 3. Roll me a dice bean to see if you learn my secrets. My secrets I shall tell thee. Okay, so roll another d6 to determine which objective is active. It's number 6, which is, ooh, that's worth 2 victory points, and you are controlling it. Nice. So here we are, turn 3 movement is over, and Farsight has fallen out of combat over here along with the stealth battle suits, shoring up this home field advantage that the Tau have at the moment. Plus, we now know Beanie's secret objective is to have more people in his deployment zone than I have in mind, so he is pushing all of his forces back to try and secure that 3 bonus victory points. He's created a wall over here. He's moved back the far stalkers over here to make sure that there is a funneling system going on. A funnel, I say, and that is very bad. And Cynthia has fallen back over there so that she's out of range of most charges and most trouble. So it now moves into the shooting phase, which unless they've got to fall back and shoot, I think those 2 are out. These guys are probably out. And I also did Overwatch over here with the killer cans who managed to
Melted a fair
wipe
few.
out 5 of those strike things. Oh, and also Beanie dropped down his deep strike squad over here, which is pretty cool.
Oh, on the stealth, the Shaz Wee can actually make a shooting attack as he has battle suit support.
Nice.
So I'm going to get to do at least one fusion shot from him.
Very cool. I also completely forgot, by the way, in the previous rounds of shooting that I have stealth, and I'm just like, this extra rule that I fought so hard for in the previous thing, I just haven't even used.
And it hasn't mattered at
But
all.
I am going to remember it this time around. Okay, so where would you like to start your shooting, my friend?
So I'm going to start with the stealth guys. The one shot is going to go into this guy.
Nerds! That's what I would say to them. Right.
So there's no one, I think, that can guide them.
Nope.
Because they've fallen back, and you can't guide if you've fallen back, to my knowledge.
Sure.
I can't be bothered to read the rule to find out, so I'm just going to assume that.
Sure.
So this will be hitting on the big 4s.
Choo-choo. It's a big hit.
Strength 9 against toughness.
Toughness of the Death Dread is 9.
Okay, so 4s to wound.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
That would have been nice.
That would have been nice.
Okay, so the Tangle Cannon is going to go into your Big Mac.
My Mac, no! Okay.
So this is going, because it's got the heavy keyword, it will be hitting on a 3.
Yes.
And it is D6 plus 1 shots. For 4.
4. Hitting on 3s against him. No, my boy. Oh, he survived just through
Misses
sheer luck.
everything.
But he does have an entire squad behind him that's eyeing
Yeah,
him.
so they're going to shoot him next.
Now, they will get an extra shot, won't they? Because of the fact that they are definitely within range. And his back is looking like a very tempting target there. These guys have not been guided.
Oh, that's a good point.
I will let you dial things back and guidey and guidoo who can do.
I don't think anyone can see him.
These guys here can't see him. They can't see around the barricade. So I think that they are just shooting off base.
Okay, so that is 16 dice. I need another.
Dear.
I need
16 dice.
and
Oh my god, that's a lot. And they're hitting on 4s.
Sorry,
And we're still in the 3rd battle round, so you've got lethals on 6s as well.
I do.
Here, taking it. Oh, I was going to give you one of these ones if you wanted, but you don't want to sully your hands with my dice. Oh no, that's... How many wounds does he have? He only has 4 wounds. This is enough to kill him already. Oh god. Oh god. Strength of?
5.
Toughness 5. At least I got that going for me. 4s to wound. My neck! How many? What's the minus on
So
this?
2, 4, 6. No minus.
4, 6 saves of a 5 up. Let's see if he's got the gumption. Oh, he's so dead.
Yes.
The mech is down. Oh, my bones. But at least he did a good job getting his pal up to fighting spirit. So, objective number 3, I'm going to need to move backwards in order to try and capture. Boo earns, I say. Boo earns to you. Boo earns to you, good sir.
And that was the plan.
Okay.
Was to be able to make you have to make those decisions.
Indeed.
Right, and now in terms of guiding, they are guiding Cynthia.
Indeed, they are. So they are going to be shooting down at the killer can. 6 shots with the ion.
Yes, the mega gun.
Yes, the ion.
So how many wounds do these?
Now these horrible little lads have 5 wounds apiece. Toughness 6. And a 6 up invulnerable save, if that means anything.
And what's their regular save?
Regular save is 3 up.
Okay, so I am going to overcharge this, so it makes you have to go onto that invulnerable.
I like it. I like
So
it a lot.
6 shots, hitting on 3s, sustained and lethal hits.
Baller. Okay.
So all hits, one goes
Yes.
back in, and
Very
one of those is lethal. So this is strength 8, so it's going to be 3s to wound.
3 to wound. Oh, that is turned up for you, my friend.
It has.
Okay, so how many saves am I looking at there?
So you are looking at 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6 saves. It's minus 3, so this will be onto your 6 saves.
And to my 6 up. The word blocked 1, but how much damage is this going to be?
So there's 4 damage a pop. So
4 damage a pop, so 1, 2 to kill 1, 3, 4 to kill another, and the other one is down to
1 wound.
1 wound remaining. A very devastating salvo of shots right there, my
I'm
friend.
guessing the 2 at the back.
Yes, please. And that's not all of the shooting, though.
No,
because-
and all the rest of the guns are going into them because I would be silly not to.
Indeed, indeed.
So 4 missiles, which would have been hitting on 5s, now hitting on 4s.
Indeed.
Again, the other things apply, but not when I do that. Okay, and now this will be 7, so it'll be 3s.
Yep. Ooh, big
Cool.
wound.
So minus 1, so 4 up.
He's made it with a 6.
Okay, and now the smart missile systems on his head. So it's going to be 3 shots, hitting on 3s.
Nice.
So lethal puts that one back in.
Yep.
And then it's 5, so it'll be 4s to wound, but they're
Indeed.
twin linked, so re-rolling.
I'm toughness 6. So
Okay, so it's 5s.
Yep. Re-rolling. 1, 2 coming in AP on this.
0, so 2 3-ups.
2 3-ups. Oh, he's out of there. The killer can is done. So that side of the battlefield has been completely cleared of enemies. For now, at least.
For now, yes. As they come trundling around the corner.
Yeah, Trundlaw and his friends. Okay, so that was a pretty good shooting from Cynthia, but she did push the hazardous. Let's see if she's got it. Ooh, with gusto, my friend. 6. Okay,
So these guys are going to now shoot up the way into your killer cans.
indeed. Now, they are not guided, guidoo. They were guiding. I don't know if that means anything at all.
So they'll guide. Oh no, they were already doing it, so they can't be guided.
Cool, but they
after
can
that
shoot
punch.
at base.
They can. So it's going to be 5 shots. Ooh, but the Cadra Fireblade has a slightly less terrible gun. Are you ready for? Are you ready for it?
Yes. Does
Right.
it have a minus on it?
No, but it's got 2 damage.
Okay,
And if I get a 6, if I get a critical wound, it gets -3.
That's not bad at all.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the regular boys.
The blaze.
So hitting on 4s, 6s are lethal. None of them are. Okay, and then it'll be 5s to wound. 1 wound, no AP.
Ooh, and he's made it with a 3.
Okay, and now the Cadra Fireblade, one shot.
No. If I remember your rules for you, does that not mean I'm suppressed or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Not
you
that
are.
it matters with their scorchers, but still, I've got to remember that sort of stuff.
Which would be the -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and now the Fireblade. He hits.
Ooh, okay.
And he'd be wounding on 5s.
No.
But he is not.
Okay.
But he tried.
He did indeed.
And he almost died.
Now, outside of that, I think that's all you're shooting. Dan.
Oh, sorry. I need to do another 5 shots.
Another 5?
Because of volley fire.
Oh,
I
it's
forgot
this
about
special-
this rule. So, when this model is leading a unit, add 1 attack
Oh,
character
so
to
there
the
we
range
go.
weapon.
So 5 more shots coming in. Out of pocket, out of sight. 1 hit, 1 lethal.
Okay, and now 5s.
Ooh, 2 coming in, AP,
0.
nothing. Both made, no damage taken on
But
that
good
front
to
there. But
remember
still,
the rules.
Okay, so that's all the shooting done there. They fell back. They're shooting from these guys over here.
They
and those
are going to
guys.
see through.
Yes, they will be. Yes.
As long as it's 10 inches.
I'll
It
let
might
them
be
have
more than that.
I'll let them have that. That's fine. They can see through the pipe.
Okay, so let's say 2 of them could see through the pipe.
2 of them are seeing through the pipe.
Wait, pipe dream.
Heaven is a half pipe, I heard.
Oh, God, thank you for putting that in my head.
Hey, listen, it's better than the other song you were singing.
Hey, man, Tony the Tiger is a personal friend.
So
it's a
I
great
hear
song.
again and again.
Love it, and you know it.
Okay, here we go then.
Okay, so this is going to be hitting on 4s.
Indeed. Ooh, Funaki. That is 2 big hits.
Strength 6, so 4s to wounds.
No,
No wounds. That's a
okay.
shame. That would have been real nice.
Indeed. And
Okay, and because they stood still, they have a DS8 support
then,
turret.
yes.
So,
Has never come into play before, but
Never.
now everything is needed for the Tau. 2 shots, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, strength of 5 on toughness 6, so 5s to wound. It's no... Oh, it is a
1
wound.
damage. Take that.
Damn it, man. Damn
Oh,
it.
oh no, Twin Link wouldn't apply because I missed with the other shot.
And that is all of the shooting done. A pretty good punchback, I'd say. Wiping out a unit of killer cans, taking out the mech off of that there. Not bad. And, unless you've got any charges to make, I don't think you have.
I don't think I do, but I do score some points.
You get 2
4.
for that, 3 for that, 4 for that. Not bad at all. So I am actually on the back foot. I'm 1
Points-wise.
point at the moment, so I need to push forward into my turn 3. Okay, my turn 3 movement is over. I've shuffled this guy crab style around here so that he's holding objective number 3 and is positioning himself up for a shoot and a charge against those 2 units there. These guys over here, they're going to take a pounding from the grots. The grots are coming in. A 7-inch charge. I'm genuinely thinking about re-rolling it just to tie them up for the rest of the game because it's going to be surprisingly nasty. The grot tanks have moved down over here to take objective number 2, so the killer cans can move up, toast these guys over here, make a charge, hopefully take that objective. And my lovely grot secured me another command point over there, which is great.
Oh, These guys, I'm up to 3.
Ooh, and these guys here trundled forward so that they could actually get within range to shoot Cynthia because they've got to bring it down. They're my only chance to do so.
But it does make them hit worse now, right?
It makes him hit worse on a 5 instead of a 4, but these guys hit as normal. So what I'm going to do now is I go into the shooting phase. Oh, and the Death Dread moved up around the corner here because he wants to threaten this. In fact, we're going to start with him, and he's going to fire his rocket launcher just into Farsight, just straight away into his face. Just doesn't give no whats about him.
Fair.
So D3 shots for the big 3. Hitting on 5s though, because I am an orc. I miss you every time.
I'll take it.
Every time, but that's fine. He's done his job there. Let's see what the Morkanort can do against the Krutox Rider, and he's going to leave those guys open for a charge. So what I think I might do is have to split fire. He's going to put in the rocket launcher that has blast, twin rocket launchers into them, and then the custom mega blaster and the custom mega cannon into the Krutox Rider.
Do you know what I've managed to forget for the entire game, practically?
What is this, my friend?
That most of my Farstalkers should have been hit on -1. Although I guess you've mainly been flaming them.
I have been flaming you. I have been flaming you to giddy god. So,
and he doesn't have it.
So does that? Oh, so he doesn't have it. So he's. But remember, I'm hitting on 5s now because I'm not blessed by the mech. So he is considerably worse in terms of shooting.
Yeah, I was hoping to get it to 6, but because he's gigantic, he's not stealthy.
So we're going to go with the shots into the Krutox Rider first. So that is the custom Mega Blaster, 3 shots hitting on 5s. He hits you 0 times. Then it's going to be the D6 plus 3 shots for 6 shots coming in. Oh, I need to roll on the table, by the way. I forgot to do that. It's the AP. I love the AP, brother. It's just
He's only got a 5 up
fantastic.
Save anyway.
Hitting on 5s. I get you 2 times. Strength 9 on toughness.
6.
So 3s to wound. It's 1 huge wound, my friend. AP minus 4 because of the fact that you get.
Yeah, it's no save,
And how many wounds
surprisingly.
does he have?
He has 5 wounds.
Oh, so I'm just going to have 5 on this. I got a 4. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave that be. So 4 wounds on that boy. Does he feel no pains?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So that is the 2 blasters going in there. Then the 2 rocket launchers and twin bid shooters going backwards here. So it's blast. So it's going to be D3 plus 2. So 2D3 plus 4. 2D3. So 3, 4, 5. 9 shots coming in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 shots hitting on 5s. Ooh, that's actually okay.
Boo.
And then it's going to be 2s to wound, and then it'll be a silly minus if he gets any 6s here. He does, so that means that those are going to be at -4, so no saves there, so 2 are definitely dead, and 1 gets a save of 6 up. Easy. He does not make it. 4, 5, 6, 7,
So that's
8,
3
9,
dead.
10 shots from the twin big shooters. Come in, my friends. Hitting on 5s again. That's not bad either for Orky shooting without the 4-up assist. And then this is twin linked, so this is going to be 5s. So 3s re-rolling. Re-rolling. Okay, so 3 regular saves for your boys. 3 4-ups, I believe. And another falls. Okay.
So I killed. So 4 of them have died.
4 of them have died.
Obviously, I'm going to make you charge longer.
That is absolutely fine because the Grots are also going to fire all of their pistols in as well because
That's reasonable.
they're just going to see what's in range. I'll come back to shoot them off camera.
Yeah.
They're just piddly ones. He's already shot. He's already shot. The Flamers are going to go into the Kroot. I may as well roll on the power table just in case I get the 6s to wound one, which I do not. I got lethals. Fantastic. So 3d6 coming into the Kroot in front of them. 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's not terrible.
6, 7, 8, 9. Now this is going to be strength 5s on 3s, is it? So
Yep.
3s to wound. That is a fair amount of wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wounds coming in at -1.
They have 6-up save.
6-up saves. Here we
So
go. And then they have a
1,
feel
2,
no
3,
pain
4,
then, don't
5,
they?
6, 7. Yeah, so it's just straight onto the feel no pains of 6-ups.
There we go. 6-ups, baby.
Made 2,
but
5 have died.
How many are left?
Enough.
Yeah, dang it. They are battle.
But then they would be too far apart, so sadly, Mr. Killbroker.
Oh, he's got to take one for the team, has he?
He does. And does he have more wounds than his friends?
Ooh.
No, he doesn't.
Ooh.
Sucks to be him.
Ooh.
Okay, so 5, 4.
And then that means there's a charge going on against them over there. Okay, fine. We're going to do the Grot tanks. They can't see down at these boys here, but they are going to fire their rockets into the Pathfinders. Why not at this point in time? So it's 3D3 because of the leader. 3D3 coming in. Ooh, that is the big shots.
9.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Pull your punches, why don't you?
7, 8, 9. Oh, I've got to see what they actually do on the thing as well. What's on the table? It's the bloody AB-2. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hitting on 4s. Fantastic. Okay, that is a pretty poor shooting them then, boys. Then it's going to be strength 9, so 2s to wound, and then the 6s are great. Oh my, they couldn't kill him. It's AP-2.
So 6s.
6s. No, that one Pathfinder has been shot off. Not great shooting from those boys over there. Moving on to these guys here, they moved up. Everything that they are going to fire down into Cynthia over here. And because it's my final thing, I'm going to pay for... Are you paying for something fun?
Yes.
What are you going to pay for, my friend?
So, because Cynthia is pretty much my only big gun left,
Yes.
I'm going to spend 2 CP on counter-fire defense system.
Ooh, that's pretty good sounding.
So, its opponent's shooting phase just after the enemy unit has selected its unit target. And now it will be subtract 1 from the damage characteristics of those attacks.
That is beautiful. So I'm going to pay for the 2 CP, which was to boost it for the +1 to damage and +1 to wound and reroll all hits. But now it's just going to be reroll all hits and +1 to the wound. So hitting on 4s, rerolling everything, wounding on 3s, but will be their flat damage.
And cover.
No cover, ignores cover for the Git Finder goggles, my friend.
You are a filthy man.
I am, I'm sorry, I should wash more often. D3 +1 shots for
really
the smasher guns coming in. So there's 3 shots coming in. Sorry, 6 shots in total. 6 shots, rerolling, 4s, rerolling everything. Oh, and I should roll on the, damn it, the little table thing, because this may do something here. It's 1, that's sustained hits, and that was a 6, was it? Or was it a 5? I think it was a 5. 1, 2, 2 coming back in. Fantastic, and I get to re-roll that one. And it's another one, okay, cool. Right then, these are 3s, no re-rolls. 3s, no re-rolls. Oh, not needed though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coming in at -3, so onto your 4 up invulnerables.
So minus what?
-3.
So we've done a minus, it would be 4s anyway, no matter
Yeah.
what.
So that is 3 damage a pop coming in.
That's 9 damage. Ooh. I'm going to... how much more shooting's
We've got
coming?
the D6 +1 over there coming in for the
Okay, I'm going to save my reroll for that.
Sure, so that's 9 damage going on to Cynthia.
So Cynthia is down to 2 wounds.
That's pretty cool. And now it's the D6 +1. I'm going to use my Grot assistant to re-roll the number of shots once per game. There we go.
Oh, I'm so sad. I thought, reprieve.
7. Okay, so 7 shots hitting on 5s because he moved, re-rolling everything. And it's a good thing that we are. Come on.
No, it's not.
Come on. Okay, so that was 1-5 there, and then that is a sustained back in. And then strength 9, toughness 9, so 3s to wound because of the thing there. 3s to wound, only the 1 wound, my friend.
The CP here. So what's the minus on this?
This will be minus a lot for you. It will be -4.
Okay.
Ooh,
Greater good.
Rebuffed. Okay, so now it's time for some hazardous tests. And remember the damage that wrought my boys.
And it's 1 and 2, isn't it?
So it's 1 and 2 for all of them. So here we go. Hey, they passed it.
No!
It was worth the push. It was worth the push. Okay, but all my CP is gone now. That's the end of my shooting phase. Oh no, I've got the Grots to roll off camera, which I will do right now. I don't know how, but the Grots just managed to get 6 wounds onto this squad over here, and now Beanie's rolling 4 ups to save them, and he does kill 2 of them. Hey, go Grots!
Make charge longer.
Hey, listen, at this point in time, I think that is fine. Yeah, go Grots! Okay, right, so now we are actually into the charge phase. By the way, I did the deranged Grotling assault over here. Beanie rolled another double 6.
Yeah,
that's crazy, dude. Okay, so we're going in for the charge phases now. It's going to be the Death Dread going in against Farsight and the Stealth Squad because they are both within range. Let's see if we can get in there. With a 4, he is just about clanked his way in, which is very nice indeed. Clanky, clanky, clonky, clonky.
He couldn't get through there to get into him.
Yes, he could.
His base is... Oh, no, I thought the base was bigger.
It's just his claw, his annoyingly large claw. Okay, then it's going to be... Can you measure me up?
You declared both, though, right?
I did declare both.
Right, okay.
Can you measure me up for my patching trowel, boy?
It's at least a 15.
Because it's one of those things where... Okay, so... Oh, that's actually further than I thought. What do I need to get into them? Because it'll be a barricade jobby, so it'll be a 4-inch charge to get into them. I'm just going to declare them, and then I can potentially pile into that boy later when I kill him. Ooh, and I'm glad I did, because that is actually a 4-inch charge. Oh me, oh my. He is in there like swimwear, but only just. And then finally, can I do another very low key charge over here? These guys going into, just into the croot, my friends.
So you need a 3.
He's got a much bigger than a 3. Okay. Now over here, the charge that matters. Measure me up, my friend. Will the grots get in this day? What do they need?
They need a 8.
An 8-inch charge for the grots to get in. Come on, boys. Yes, they're over the 10. No. Go, grots. Okay, my friends, it is time. And we're going to start off in this corner. The Death Dread. He's going to go do 2 wounds against old Farsight over there. And with his 6 attacks and his Dread Claw, I think that can be done.
What's the damage profile?
Strength 12 minus 2, 3 damage.
There's 2 wounds, so my damage reduction ability wouldn't help here.
No, unfortunately not. And also, at the start of the fight phase, each enemy unit within engagement range or one or more of these units has to take a battle shock test. So please do your battle shock test first in case you were going to spend any CP on him. It's a 6-up leadership test for Farsight, which is passed. And then for the stealth units, they have failed.
They failed, yes.
Okay, so not that I don't think you're going to use anything on them anyway. So the Death Dread is going to put... I think the Death Dread's going to put all of his attacks into Farsight. I just want to weigh him down with Weight of Fire here. I don't think it's worth going into the stealth squad right
Because he can do a free battle tactic. So
yes, he can.
I need to check the basic strats to see if there's anything that could potentially help.
So 6 attacks going into Farsight. Let's just see if I can do the damage. Hit on 3s. I hit you a smattering of times. Oh, I've got to see what amazing ability I've got. What a surprise! It's the AP minus 2. That doesn't matter. Okay, so strength 12, my friend.
So 2s to wound.
2s to wound with a Dread Claw. Ooh, only sneaking through 2, and it's only 2 4-ups that you've got to make. Oh, both failed. And no, see, the CP could have saved one of them, but unfortunately, Farsight is out of there.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so that is him done. Moving on to the clanky boy over here, who's going to put all 12 of his attacks into that group of however many people. Oh, we're getting a real stare down between father and son.
Damn you, Farsight!
How many boys are in there?
2, 4, 6.
Okay, so let's dedicate all the attacks into them, because that's the only people I'm in contact with. 6. I'm going to do 2 batches of 6s over here. Let's see what amazing ability I get. Oh... Yes. My God. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. So we're hitting on 3s to start with this first 6. He's dropping a fair few. He's strength 8, so 2s to wound. 6s are great. Okay, so that's 3 coming in at -1 for you so far.
Okay, so 5s.
So 2 are dead already, and then the other 6 coming in. Ooh. Dropping a fair few with this. Hitting on 3s, mate. Come on. Then 2s again. Oh, 2 are dead because it's -3. So how many did I kill in the end then?
Killed 4. There's still 2 alive and they're still holding that objective.
Okay, well, you say that, my friend. You say it like you mean it.
I do.
I have an OC of 8.
Ah, damn, between them I have 6.
Yes, so I will hold and take that objective from you. And then it's time for the final battle over here before Beanie gets to fight back. 3, 6,
What fight?
9 attacks with the Killer Claws. Killer Can's even going over there. Oh, me oh mine, I've got to roll one of these to see what I get. It was sustained hits, so at
3
least
hits.
3 hits? Oh, that was poor, man. The power of the War has failed on this one. 2s.
I don't think it has.
2s to wound on this one. Okay, so that is 2 coming in at -2.
So no save. Now it's
3 damage
ready,
a pop. So
easy, all 6s.
Ooh, he tried, but he died. And the other one is actually your Shaper, though. Your dude.
Okay, and he has, I think, either 3 or 4 wounds.
Oh,
so.
well, if he's got 3, he's out. But if he's got 4, he's in on 1 wound.
He's only got 3.
Okay, so that is the squad obliterated. And I will condense like a jellied eel onto this and tie up your Pathfinder too, so we cannot support your boys. Yum, 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 yum. Right, okay. That is all of my fighting. It is time for Beanie's fight back with the boys in there and also these
Okay,
guys
so
here.
do them quickly. Two attacks. Missed.
Oh, I've actually got the grot fighting over here. I forgot about them.
Yes. Okay, so these guys are going to pile in.
Yes, sir.
Why wouldn't they?
Indeed, and they're going to strike with their Fists of Fury.
That's right. So it's 6 attacks. Hitting on 5s. You ready?
I am.
All hits.
That's, yeah.
There's 2 hits.
Yeah,
It's something.
Not bad, not bad.
And he's toughness 9, isn't he?
He is
so,
indeed.
So it'll be 6 is the wound.
No.
Surprisingly.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 grots coming in against your boys over there, but I think that I'm hitting on a mighty 5, and I'm strength 2.
Nice.
Hitting on a mighty 5. Hitting on a mighty 5. But wounding you also on 5s. Because I am a tiny wee grot boy. I wound you the one time. AP 0.
4 up.
Ugh, and then the grot smacker. How many attacks do you get? 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. He hits once. God, the grot smacker sucks. He's strength 5. He does wound. No AP. He kills a boy. So you're down to 3 guys left over here who are now going to fight back.
They are. So, do you want to take a punt at how many attacks I've got?
1 apiece, I imagine.
You are correct.
Yes, hitting on... Oh! What? No!
Yes.
This isn't how it was meant to be.
And then 3s.
No! There's no save on them either because they've got a 7-up save.
2 grots.
2 grots have been absolutely squished. I can't bloody believe it. But that is the end of the combat over here. There's a fair amount of battle shock to go into Beanie's round 4, but at the end of that round, I control this objective. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points to me over here. Ooh, delally. But before we move into battle round 4, roll a d6 to learn my secrets, my friend. Do you learn my secrets? You do not learn my secrets. And now roll another d6 to see which one pops into life. Number 4 is... Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we're going to have to make a desperate play for this objective over here.
Yeah.
As we go into Beanie's round 4. Beanie, turn 4 movement is over. Tell us what you've done.
Operation Human and Dino Shield.
I like it.
So the Kroot have moved up to get in the way of Big Mama Jamma right here. The stealth team have moved back just so they can pop off with the melter gun, and they're in a position to maybe jump somewhere and do some things.
Sure.
The Tau Fire Warriors and their cadre friend have moved up to take that objective from you just purely through OC. And now they're going to help guide Cynthia to maybe kill some of those guys just
Indeed.
to try and solidify that point. And on top of that, the Tau Fire Warriors over there, who passed their battle shock, have fallen out of combat onto the objective just to get me some points.
I love it. And for the people who are wondering at home why I didn't torch their little bodies, I was in combat with the Pathfinder. They moved up first, and then he fell out of combat. A very tactical move. I like it a lot.
Yes, that's what I
But
did.
now we move into the shooting phase, and you need to do some marquee markers.
I do, and there's one strat that I might have to consider here.
Oh, okay.
Called the pinpoint counter-offensive.
Okay.
So any phase, 1 tower unit. No, that's the destroyed one.
Oh.
That doesn't apply. No, it's focus fire. So 2 Tau Empire units from your army that have not been selected to shoot this phase, and 1 enemy unit. Until the end of the phase, each summon model in either of your units make an attack. That can it can only target that enemy unit, and they get an additional -1 to their AP.
I like
No,
it.
it can only be used. It can't be used in turn 4.
Oh no, because we're in turn 4, and that means that Montcar is also faded.
Yes,
as
Montcar
well.
is gone. So
And also to add to the insult to injury, these two also failed their battle shocks. That means that I'm definitely holding on to this objective regardless
you are,
of the
yes.
moment.
So yeah, losing the lethal hits is a bit poo-poo pee-pee pants.
Yes, but there is still shooting to be done. The Kroot obviously are there, and the big blaster, the fusion blaster into them as well.
Okay, so they are going to guide Cynthia.
Yep, that makes sense.
And that's the only guiding I can do because everybody else is dying.
Yep, fair enough.
So we are going to start the shooting off with the stealth.
I like it. The stealth going into the Death Dread over here.
Okay, hitting on 4s.
Big shot, big hit as
Shame
well.
that's
Would have
not
been
lethal.
lethal. But
Okay,
not.
so strength 9 on
Toughness
9,
9,
so
4s.
4s.
Okay.
Boo.
Right, and then the other burst cannon
No,
stuff?
no, no. It's only him can fall back and shoot because
Oh,
he
of
has a
course,
weapon system.
Okay.
So now we're going to do these guys shooting into there. We can do this off camera because it is tiny piddly patter shotting.
Sure. So the Kroot managed to do a wound to my boy over here. Ouchie wawa.
So, toughness 6 on them, right?
Toughness 6 on the killer cans,
Okay,
yes.
so they are going to take the Krutox Rider's Wrath.
Damn it.
So D6 plus 1, and that is 3 whole shots.
Hitting on.
So we'll be hitting on 3s because stood still,
Nice.
but not when I roll some 2s.
And then strength of?
6 on 6, so 4's the
Force.
wound. Yes!
AP?
0.
3 up save. Made it.
Boo. Okay, so now we are going to vamp.
Well, you're building up to Cynthia over here, really, aren't you? Because
I am, but I'm not letting you have the satisfaction of me moving on to that straight away.
Why
Because
don't you shoot with your pulse boys here? Because they
before that.
guidey.
more importantly,
These guys pistols here?
that's right.
Oh, pistols from the guys in the cave. How many boys are in there? 2?
You.
One hit, man.
Okay, and 6 is the wound.
No. Okay, but close though.
Right, so...
I'll sweep across the table dramatically.
Yes, yeah, so they're going to go next, but before they do that, I think if they can, they're going to use the grenade strat.
Ooh, okay. I like that idea.
They have.
It is the grenade strat being paid 1 CP, 6 dice every 4 up. It's a mortal wound. Whoa!
4 mortal wounds.
Okay, so that does kill one of my clanky boys over here.
Does he explode?
Does he explode? And one will also take another wound, bringing them down to 4 over there. But let's see if a deadly demise also takes off another wound off the both of us. No, okay.
Okay, that was worth the CP.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, and now it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of the regular pulses.
It's actually 15 because of the extra attack given to you by your Cadre Fire
You
Blade.
are correct, my good sir.
That is okay.
Okay, so hitting on the big old 4s.
Indeed.
Okay.
Not bad
Yes,
at all.
it's pretty. That's actually fantastic.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that one. Okay, and now this will be 5s to wound.
5 to wound.
Okay, so we got 1. We got 1.
Okay, AP on this is 0, isn't it?
0.
Okay, so 1 3 up to make. He makes it.
Okay, and now the from the carbine himself, this will be 2 shots at this range.
1 hit.
He hits once, and it'll be wounding on 5s again. 6s are amazing.
Ooh.
But not like that.
But now Cynthia, she's ready, baby. Who's she going
Yes.
now?
So she is going to put everything into the Scorchy boys.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense, because obviously finish them off, and then that means that that objective is pretty much under your control.
Okay, so
Good.
I'm going to start with the smaller guns that she has.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 4 shots of the missile drones.
Yep.
Hitting on the 4s.
Nice.
And then it's going to be 3s to wound. 2 wounds, -1.
Okay, 2 4-ups to make. 1 made, 1 failed.
2 damage.
Okay, so he's down to 2 wounds on that one there. Next up.
So now I'm going to go on to the bigger gun, because the reason I'm doing it this way is because I want to not overcharge it, because I
Just
don't want
in
to blow up
case.
their brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be 6 shots.
Hitting on
3s.
3s.
And sustained hits 1, but that didn't apply because I missed a lot.
Okay, then it's going to be strength.
7, so it'll be 3 to
3
wound.
to wound. Nice.
3
AP
wounds,
on this.
-2.
So 5 up saves for the boys. Ooh,
Okay,
nothing
they're
made.
gone.
So that is going to be how much damage apiece?
3 each, so they're
So
gone.
1 there, and then it's 6 on that one there. Does it do any deadly demise on them? 1 wound for you, my dude. Their parting blow was so sweet, but the killer cans are now officially out of there. Not bad at all, Bean. Okay, that is
Yeah.
all of the shooting done. No charges to make. Yes, the crew coming in for a bit. And for a taste.
No. The Krutox Rider is
Oh,
going
do
for
it,
the
brother.
charge.
Do it, brother. He's in there.
He is in.
I love it. I love his commitment to the bit here. How many attacks does he get? Because we might as well just go straight into him, unless the crew are also coming in for a taste.
No. They are a wall. So this will be 2 attacks from the Rider and 4 attacks from the Krutox itself.
I like it, dude.
So 2 attacks from the Rider, hitting on 3s. Big hits, 6s to wound. No, surprisingly.
Okay.
Okay, and now the Krutox fists, hitting on 3s.
Indeed.
Hits with 3.
Not bad.
And a strength 6, so it'll be wounding on 5s. 2 wounds at -1.
Oh my god, 4 up saves. Damn it!
4 damage in total.
God dang it. Okay.
I can't believe that my Crutox did more damage than Commander Farsight.
I love it. I'm here for it. I'm going to do 2 batches of 6 attacking back into him. So it's going to be the strike attack. Oh, I've got to roll to see what my amazing ability is.
Yay!
Of course it's the AP minus 2. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, dear me. When am I going to get the bloody lethals that I so desperately need? Then it's going to be strength of this is 8. You are
6.
threes. Ooh, that does mean 2 extra AP, so that's going to put you down to -3. And that's going to be -1.
He's super dead.
Okay, so that is going to be 2 damage points. Does he have any feel no pains or anything?
He does not.
Okay, so the Crutox Rada is dead.
You know what? He did something.
And then you've got your other fight back with those boys there.
Okay, so 5s.
Nice.
We're done.
Okay, cool. Right, that is the end of the combat over there. It is now into my turn 4.
And I score 1, 2,
3, 4 over the castle. Worth 2.
Yeah, 2, 3, and that one there. So
4. Very nice indeed. So I've got some catching up to do as we move into my turn 4. Okay, my friends, here we are. I managed to get a free CP from my boys over here, but pretty much nothing else moved. I can see what I need to see to shoot, which is Cynthia over here. These boys can see down the line and shoot those boys there. He's still in combat, but can maybe shoot his way out and then do another charge around the corner if he's lucky. And these boys, the Grots over here, the real MVPs of the game, in my opinion, are over here. They're going to shoot down, try and kill those guys, and then hold on to this objective for their dear lives. But first, we're going to kick things off with the rocket, which is going to go, unsurprisingly, into your Crute in front of you. D3 plus 2 for this. That is 3 big shots, hitting on 5s. He hits you once. Oh, I've got to roll my dice to see about the button pushing. Oh, what a surprise! It's AP minus 2 again. 2s to wound. Whatever. Okay, he's done. Then we're going to move into the Morkanaut over here. Because most of his stuff has blast, it's only going to be the custom Mega Blaster and the twin big shooter that are going to go into the boys right in front of him.
And a -1.
You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to nominate the other shots to go into the Pathfinder. Because if I shoot my way out of it, then I do get to make those shots, don't I?
I think so.
Yeah, so...
we've never successfully had that happen.
I know, right, okay, so 4, 5,
so this will be hitting on
6,
6s, though, because
7, 8,
it's -1 to shoot.
9, 10, yes it is, it's... oh, no, come back. 10 shots with the twin big shooter coming into those boys in front of him. And I've got to roll on the bloody noise. Push the button. It's, surprisingly, the bloody...
So 1.
1 hit. Then this is going to be 3s re-rolling because it's twin linked. It's a big wound, AP 0, but we are in close combat, so you don't get a bonus or negative to your save either. Oh, he's survived that one. Then it is the custom Mega Blaster, which is the only other thing that doesn't have blast. So it is 3 shots, 6s. It is a big hit. Is it a big wound? It is a wound because it's definitely on 2s. You get -2 against this one, my friend.
6.
No, 1 guy die. Okay, so he has not freed himself up to shoot the rest of his shots, which is a shame, but that is how it be sometimes. Rocket launchers from the 2 Grot squads over here, going into the boys there. 3d3 shots.
And do you want to roll the thing to see what they get?
Thank you for reminding me before I do it. It's actually sustained hits this time. Good.
Ooh.
It's the maximum amount of shots. 9 shots coming in. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, should I give them go to ground?
You can do that now if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to, just to give them the cover benefit, even though they're out in the open.
Sure thing. So this is going to be, and it's a 6-up invulnerable save as well. Not
Just
I
in
think
case.
it would matter. So this is going to be hitting on 4s, and 6s are sustained. 1, 2, because that was already in the pot. 2 back in to replace the 2 that are dropped there. Everything else hits. Not bad. Get out of there. Then this is going to be 2s, because I'm strength 9.
Yes. Oh, -1 because of the Guardian drone that I gave them.
3s then, so I only dropped 1. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 saves of -2, so this is going to put you onto your 6-up invulnerable
But
or
it'd be
go to ground.
But it'd be -1 because...
So 5s then,
yeah.
in that case. 5s! Ooh, 1, 2, 3. That is them dead, so 3 damage a pop.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that has wiped them clean off the map. Not bad for the Grot tanks over there. Then it just basically comes down to the big shots over here. And you know what? I'm going crazy once more. Do I need to at this point? You've got 1 CP. You can't spend anything else. So I'm just going to pay for the 1 CP to do an extra point to the wound roll. And no craziness, no shenanigans, nothing like that. Very boring, I know. But let's see what I get on the scale. It's lethals. Ooh,
That's bad.
2d3 plus 2. Ooh, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. And 6s are lethals. Ooh, that's 3 lethals already. I'm sorry, Bean. And re-rolling that 1.
He's not really sorry, guys.
Oh, that's another lethal.
He's like a Cheshire cat right now.
3 to wound. Oh, okay, so that is 3 for 5 already at -3. So onto the 4 of invulnerables for Cynthia.
Easy. Yeah,
Cynthia's dead. Okay, does she explode? Does it even matter at this point? No. Okay, right, so that is Cynthia out. No one to shoot out for the grot. All the pistols from these boys over here are going to go into the guys that will roll off camera. And then it's time to do some charging over here. So at the end of that, I managed to hit lots. I managed to wound lots, but Bean managed to save lots. No damage taken on that side there. So now we move into the fight phase, and I want to make a statement, and I want to make it known. I'm paying 1 CP for Tank Shock, Beanie's favourite strike.
Love Tank Shock.
It's going to be the Death Dread going in against the Kroot and the Kroot only. And he's in there with a 7. Let's see how many he's got. Strength of 12 plus 2, isn't it, if I'm stronger than you?
So 14 on 5s.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Thank you. It's the feel badsies, but I've got to send a message on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4 mortal wounds against the boys there before combat even beginneth. And he is in there. We're going to kick things off. There's no other charges to make apart from the grots going in against the boys. Let's see if they make it in. They are so in there.
Totally in.
They are totally tubular, dude. So they are in as well. We'll do the fight with the Death Dread over here first.
Are you sure you don't just want to start? Let me hit your...
Do you know what? I'm going to, out of the spirit of the game, you go first. I'm going to let Defender fight first on all fronts.
I'm going to fight him first.
You bastard.
Right.
Okay, no. Okay, these guys over here, 3 attacks. All of your fighting goes first. The tower was surprisingly well defended. They've hit.
Yes. 3s.
Oh, he's killed a grot. You bastard. And then finally over here, the Kroot against my Death Dread.
Okay, so the rest of the crew are going to pile in.
Yeah, do it, man.
Yeah.
Do it. I believe in the crew.
So that's going to be a mighty 12 attacks.
It's pretty good, to be fair.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Ooh. Spicy. Pretty spicy.
Easy 6s now. There we go. Let's see that easy 6.
1, 6. Oh, he does take a wound. Damn it. Okay. Right, okay. It's time for his fight back. Friends, it is time for 6 attacks with the Death Dread coming in, hitting on 3s. Oh, let's see what amazing power he gets when he presses the button. Ooh, it's sustained, which means he's going to get 2 extra back in to replace the 1 that
good.
I dropped. Oh, good for me. Good for me, eh? Good for me. 2s to wound. Oh, get back in there. That is all wounds, my friend. 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
They're dead.
-18. So that is the Kroot wiped out. He's going to pile in against the stealth because why wouldn't he at this point? The fight is going to be over here. The stealth are fighting back. Watch out, boys. They're fighting back. Oh, they've actually hit twice.
Yeah, this is his end. 6s.
Oh,
yeah.
He's not done a wound. Okay, then it's going to be... I'm going to go for the mega strikes with this guy here. I really want to send Dome a message, which is 4 attacks hitting on 3s over here. And I've got to see what he does. It's sustained hits, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's 2s to obliterate over here. He's only got the 1, but it has done enough because it's -3. So it'll be a no save.
No save.
And it does 6 damage.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
And I will consolidate onto that objective over here. And then the final battle over here that really matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grots hitting on 5s. My God, guys, you're actually doing all right for me today. But this is going to be an uphill rolling on 5s again.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, no better, no better. Then
Now
the
3 for the Runtard.
Grot Smacker comes in. He hits you 3 times. Finally, 3s to wound. He wounds you 3 times. 0 AP. He kills a boy. He's just a boy, but he has killed him. And then it is time for your 2. Oh, you've done your attacks back.
Yeah, no, I'm all out.
So-
and I would say at this point, I cannot win.
No, because at the end of that, I would score 1. I wouldn't score that one. 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. And then another round of scoring at the end with you not scoring. Should we roll to see what the objective would be popping up on? Just to...
Yeah, why not?
So the objective popping up would be objective number 6, which I probably would definitely take from you.
Well, I would move them back. I would get 2 points at most. And then you would take pretty much every objective on the board with a good bit of movement. You would crush-inate me.
But the question is, Bean, do you want to know my secret?
Roll
Roll to see if you get that secret.
No.
Oh, he rolled a 6.
Oh,
My secret was I had to hold 2 objectives that were outside of my deployment zone, so I was going to zoom on to the end thing over there, and if I held that one or that one by the end, it's another 3 points that I would have got. So there we go, my friends. That has been the Dread Mob going forward against the Tau. Some unlucky rolls hampered the Tau, but they put up a solid defense for the first 3 turns. Lethal, sustained, hazardous off of a few units there.
Yeah.
Pretty bloomin' impressive. And I really enjoyed fighting them, to be honest, because they gave me a solid counter-punch, and I was able to make the most of my Orky madness.
I was very, very disappointed with the Sunforge. To be honest, I picked a bad target for them.
Yeah, going in against the Morkanaut was a bit of a tough uphill climb. But what I did enjoy, though, was the craziness of the rolling on the press the button thing.
Very much like that.
I feel like when I went into it, I thought it was going to be overpowered because it's like lethal, sustained, or the AP. But the amount of AP2s that I rolled and it not mattered.
You pretty much only got the AP2s.
And it did not matter. So I was kind of like, oh, actually, this does feel quite balanced. And when they did work, they worked really bloody well. But that's been it. The Orc campaign, 3 matches down, 1 to go. The victory for this one here is the precious gubbins that allow me 1 secret enhancement for free going into the final battle. Beanie has 1 deep strike token. I have 1 stealth token. And a free enhancement, it's going to be the Bully Boys going up against Beanie's question mark army.
Yes.
Oh, see you next week for the final chapter in the War for Brobnar. Bye.